Hey everyone, Nick Berlin with Berlin Builds. Today, I just want to show you the setup that I have going on here while I'm doing some base and case. First up, I've got my miter saw set up over there where I've got plenty of space to run my 16-foot long material on both sides of the saw. This is a huge basement. It's actually an Airbnb here in Eagle Mountain, Utah. If you're interested in coming here to rent it, it's pretty awesome. This is just the basement. So naturally I have to have my gym set up. This is something that I brought with me. Just kidding. This is actually part of the Airbnb, and it is a sweet setup. I'm a little jealous. I'm trying not to covet it too much. But anyways, I've got my base material stacked up over here where I can just slide it right up onto my miter saw. You can see I have a couple sticks of casing over there, and I have more casings to do over there right now. That's actually a leftover piece of base. It's just living there, don't judge me. One thing I want to show you, when I'm doing casings, I like to try and put some of the material up on my stands. And then what I can do is I can just slide this off and slide it in and just start cutting. I just need to refill this spot, it's getting low. A couple things I want to show you about my miter saw setup that I really like is I've got my cut list right here. And this is actually just resting on a scrap block of material. This is a little scrap piece of casing. I just set that there so I can read it really easy. Some guys set them up right here, which I want to do eventually, but I just haven't built a stand for it. So this is working for me right now. And then I like to have my trash can right here. You can see my Dr. Pepper from yesterday right there. But that way when I get my little cutoff, I just throw it right in the trash and it just keeps everything nice and clean. And another thing I like to do, naturally you have to have snacks. Pumpkin seeds are pretty delicious. I think this might be my first time in about a decade that I bought these. They're pretty good. And then the white chocolate peppermint pretzels are pretty amazing. So anyways, I've got a straight edge right here. So that way when I'm doing the top header piece in these picture frame or mitered casings, it makes it a lot easier instead of trying to, do some sort of crazy math to find the short point to short point. I just use the straight edge and I can mark off my short point really easy. So that's one of the tricks that I use to make my life a lot easier. Another thing is I've got my water here, and then that was my hot chocolate this morning. It's actually dark hot chocolate. Don't know if you've ever had that. Pretty fan-freaking-tastic. So anyways, this is kind of my very basic setup. I have a few tools over here, and then I've got, vacuums on my saws to try and keep everything clean. Another thing that is important to do is to cover the floor. This is a brand new floor for the client, so if I drop anything, I want something to help protect it. The same thing that I did over here is I actually put tape on all the nosings of his stairs, so that way when I was bringing my tools in, I didn't have to worry if I touched the stairs, it would scratch it. Then another thing that I do is as I'm cutting casings, I've got 12 total sides of casings to do, and you can see I've got 5 of them done over here except for this header that's right here. But I'm just stacking them up over here, and then I'm gonna carry them where they need to go and then nail them on. I try and do things in systems, trying to focus on the same thing all at the same time, and it just seems to go a little bit better for me. One thing that's super important to mention that I forgot is the tunes. I can't have my music playing while I'm doing a video because of copyright restrictions, and also my phone is what I listen to music off of, and I'm also recording off of it, so that doesn't really work so good. But I was just blasting Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Ends, and I had a little bit of Panic at the Disco going on before that. I'm mostly a country music guy, but I've been listening to it for a long time. I was at this job until about midnight last night, blasting country music, and I've been listening to country music since this morning, and it's about 3:30 right now. So, had to give it a break. But I'll probably be here till about midnight again tonight. I'm really just trying to get this job done. I've got other jobs coming up that just need this one done. Anyways, make sure that you subscribe so you can get more videos like this if you liked it. And if you do like it, maybe consider, maybe hitting the like button. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button twice. And have a great day. Thank you.